Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Today we're going to be flowing through a heart-opening and creative yoga sequence. So if you are ready for that, you can get your mat and join me. We will start in a child's pose. So you can make your way there with the knees wide apart, big toes together, and we'll just send the hips back towards the heels and bring the forehead down to the mat. Start by taking a few deep breaths, breathing in and out through the nose, maybe one inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, just to encourage you to let go of anything that has happened today, to arrive into this moment, onto your mat, and into your body. And don't worry if you don't immediately feel connected to yourself. It takes time. That's why we keep showing up here. It's something that we're trying to build up to. And hopefully, throughout the practice, you will feel more and more connected to yourself. Let's take another deep breath in. And then exhale, walk your hands off the mat to the right. And then breathing in, let's come back through center. Exhale, walk the hands to the left. And then inhale, come back through center. And let's make our way into tabletop with a rounded back. And then inhale, open up the heart, pull the chest forward. Let's take a few rounds of cat and cow here. If there's any other movement that you want to add, maybe circling the spine or moving side to side, whatever feels good, go ahead. Just taking these moments to wiggle out any tension that you might have built up throughout your day, throughout the night. And then slowly find your way into stillness. Let's extend the right leg behind us, tucking the toes. You can rock back and forth. And then let's cross the right leg behind the left. Push into your right hand, look over left shoulder. And then breathing in, let's gaze forward. Right leg goes all the way out to the right. Arms walk one big step forward. And let's bring the forehead down to the mat. And let's walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Now we're going to hover the left knee and the right foot off the mat, so pushing into the hands. And then from here, circle your right leg back and up. Three-legged dog, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Maybe circle that right ankle. As you breathe out, let's bring the right foot between the hands, step it through. Drop the left knee, Vinyasa, reach the arms up. As you breathe out, let's cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up, Vinyasa. Exhale, pyramid pose, airplane wings. And so keeping the chest lifted in a halfway lift. Breathing in, drop the left knee, Vinyasa. Exhale, half splits. Now we're going to plant the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Lift your left knee, so push into that left hand, lift the left knee, and come into Skandasana. And then as you breathe out, let's sit down. Bring your left foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Exhale, fold over your right leg. As you breathe in, let's lift the chest. Bend the right knee, cross the legs, and let's roll over tabletop. Inhale, open up front body. Exhale, round the spine. 2 more. As you breathe in, let's come back to a neutral spine. Left leg extends behind you, tuck the toes, let's rock back and forth. And then let's cross that left leg behind the right. Push into left hand, look over right shoulder. And as you breathe in, gaze forward, left leg swings all the way around to the left. Walk the hands forward, drop the forehead down on the mat. And keep squeezing navel in, try to lengthen your spine, reach through the fingertips. 2 more breaths. And then let's lift the chest, hands come underneath the shoulders. Hover your right knee, left foot off the mat. And then circle that left leg around, bend the left knee, open up the hip. Maybe circle left ankle. As you breathe out, left foot steps between the hands. Anjanasana, drop the right knee, reach the arms up. Cactus the arms, open up the heart. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, try to scoop your chest up towards the sky. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pyramid pose, airplane wings. So not fully folding over that left leg. And then as you breathe in, come back to Anjanasana. Half split, so straightening that left leg. Right hand comes underneath the right shoulder. Let's just lift the right knee, come into Skandasana. And then as you breathe out, sit down. Right foot comes on the inner left thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over left leg. Already feeling the body open up, feeling like you might have a little bit more space now already. And then breathing in, let's lift the chest. Cross the shins. Roll over, downward facing dog. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, roll up high mountain. Right hand holds the left wrist. We're going to side bend to the right, and at the same time, left foot steps behind the right leg. So you can bend that right knee, really increasing the stretch along the left side body. Inhale, come back through center. And then switch sides. Right foot steps behind the left, bend that left knee, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Interlace the hands at the lower back. Open up the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Chin into chest, maybe bringing forehead against the shins. And then slowly release the hands, halfway lift. Let's bend the right knee, left arm reaches up. Exhale, left hand comes down, bend the left knee, right arm reaches up. Exhale, circle right hand down, fold over your legs. Breathe in, halfway lift. Walk the hands forward, high plank. Let's take a side plank to the right, left arm reaches up. Lift your left leg in the air. Bend the left knee. Straighten the left leg, come back to high plank. Right arm reaches up, right leg lifts. Bend the right knee. Straighten right leg, come back to high plank. Again, side plank on the right. Bend the left knee. Maybe see if you can almost touch the left foot with your left hand. Straighten left leg. Exhale, high plank. Side plank on the left. Bend your right knee, maybe right hand touches right foot. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, high plank, come all the way down to the belly. 10th of fingers, elbows point up. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, lift. We're going to try to lift those hands. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's extend right arm out to the right, maybe either perpendicular or slightly higher, and then roll onto your right shoulder. Let's bring the left arm behind the back. You can hold left hand on the top of the left foot and hold here if that feels okay. As you breathe out, let's come back onto the belly. Left arm reaches out to the left, bend your right knee, right elbow, roll onto your left side. Right arm reaches behind you, maybe catch your right foot. And then slowly come back onto the belly. Tuck the toes, hands underneath your shoulders, high plank, inhale. Bend the knees, pull the hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Now come high on the toes, round your spine forward. Downward face, high plank. Bend the knees, pull the hips back and up. Down dog. So rolling dogs. Let's take 3 more. At your own pace, just trying to find that ripple through the spine. And we meet back in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Right leg rises, inhale, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Let's come into wild thing. Now let's bring the right knee to the right elbow. Little taps for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Right foot steps to the top of the mat. Anjanasana, inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose, airplane wings. Back to Anjanasana, inhale. Half splits, exhale. Again, left hand comes underneath the left shoulder. This time we're coming into Skandasana, but the right hand reaches past your left foot, so you're twisting. And then let's catch the left ankle with the right hand. Left arm reaches up. Right elbow maybe blocks your inner right thigh. And so we're not sitting down, but if you prefer to sit down, you can. And then let's pivot towards the back of the mat. Right hand finds the top right corner. Come onto the outer blades of the feet. Left hand reaches towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Left arm reaches over the left ear for 3. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and reach for 2. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pivot back to Skandasana. Warrior 2, top of the mat. Reverse warrior. Let's take Gomukhasana, arms, right elbow points up, left elbow points down. And let's lift onto those right toes. Hold for 3. And then as you breathe out, release, cartwheel the left hand down towards the mat. Right arm reaches up. Side plank, right leg stays in the air. Let's bend the right knee. Maybe this time the right hand can catch the top of the left foot. And let's hold. And then slowly release. Right hand comes down. Let's cross the right knee over the left. So think of eagle legs, left arm reaches up. Okay, so right leg is crossed over the left. Now as you breathe out, bend the left knee, left hand comes and covers your face. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, extend your right leg out, fallen star. Release the right foot. And then as you breathe out, left hand comes down. Let's maybe take a push up here. And then come back to three-legged dog, right leg in the air. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Come high on the toes. Now let's bend the knees, separate the knees out towards the sides, hips come down to the heels. Straighten the legs, inhale. Round your spine, chin into chest. Let's ripple forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, come all the way back to that little squat at the back of the mat. So rounding the spine, bend the knees, hips to heels. 2 more, straighten the legs, round the spine forward, drop the hips, peel the chest open. Exhale, chin into chest, round the spine. Come back to little squat. Last one. Hold here in your upward facing dog. Let's bend the right knee. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release, bend the left knee. And release. And then let's drop the knees, child's pose. Slowly walk your hands back towards your shoulders, lift the chest. Interlace your hands, the bind that feels awkward behind your lower back. Open up the heart. And then slowly let it go. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, and lift the hips. And as you breathe in, left leg rises. Bend the left knee, open up the hip, wild thing. Hold here. Now the left knee touches left elbow for 5, 4, nice and slow. 3, with as much control as you can. 2, 1. Left foot steps to the top of the mat. Ground your right knee, Anjanasana. Exhale, pyramid, airplane, wings. Inhale, back to Anjanasana. Exhale, half splits. Right hand comes on the mat, so it can even be off the mat to the right. Lift that right knee, come into Skandasana. Left arm reaches as far as you can to the right. And then let's catch the right ankle with the left hand. Right arm reaches up, twist open. Maybe even look up towards your right hand. And then let's bring that left hand to the top left corner of the mat. Pivot onto the outer blades of the feet. Right arm reaches towards your left foot. Inhale, lift the hips, right arm reaches over right ear. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, pivot back to Skandasana. And then warrior 2, top of the mat. Reverse warrior, Gomukhasana arms, lift your left heel. Let's hold for 3. And then as you breathe out, release the bind of the arms, cartwheel your right hand down to the mat. Left arm reaches up. Now for side plank, come on the outer blade of your right foot. Left leg is in the air. Either stay there or bend that left knee, left hand holds, top of left foot. And then you can kick back into your hand. Slowly release. Ooh. Left hand comes down. Let's cross that left knee over the right. So think of eagle legs, but the feet do not have to hook. Come onto your left hand, right arm reaches over the right ear. Breathe out, bend the right knee. Right hand covers your face. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, extend your left leg out, fallen star, and enjoy the stretch. Breathing out, right hand comes down. Maybe one push-up here. Back to three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Once you arrive, take your time. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, roll up high mountain. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Let's come high on the toes, constant movement. Exhale, lower. Of course, if you need breaks, you can always pause the video, maybe even bring the video down a speed, a notch, whatever you call that. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can speed it up, slow it down, whatever works for you. Let's take 3 more. So lifting and lowering the heels. And then let's hold here on the toes, lower hips to heels. Let's lean back, bring the knees down. Stand on your knees, maybe walk those knees back so they're on the mat. Hands to the lower back, camel pose. Maybe one hand at a time comes onto your heels. If it's okay for your back, you can always cactus your arms. Maybe reach the arms back. And then slowly we straighten the spine, hands to the heart space. Those are advanced variations, so just always make sure you're taking it step by step. You know your body, so don't push yourself. Go nice and slow. Let's lean back, lift the knees, and bring the heels down. Fingertips find the floor, left leg rises, standing splits. Maybe the right hand wraps around the right ankle. Now as you breathe out, let's step the left foot back. Drop the left knee, Anjaneyasana. And then we're going to bring that right hand, so twist to the right hand finds the left calf or the left ankle. And we're going to take a little bit more of a back bend here. As you breathe out, we make our way into half splits. So you can cartwheel the hands down. Now let's either keep those toes tucked or untucked. We're going to come into a camel with the half split. So you might want to point those toes of the right foot. Let's bring the left hand on the left ankle, press the hips forward, open up the chest. Left palm of the hand can really press into your left heel, right arm reaches back. And then slowly make your way out of it, come back to half splits. Now, if your toes were untucked, make sure to tuck them again. Left hand goes off the mat as we did before. Skandasana, right hand reaches to the left. And then let's grab the left ankle. This time we're sitting down. Right elbow can block your inner right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Maybe catch those little toes.
but it shouldn't be necessarily the goal. So for me, if I catch the toes, my left glute lifts off the mat. So I'm gonna focus on the left glute staying stuck on the mat, toes less. But yeah, you do you. Let's hold. And then slowly come out of it. Pigeon pose, back of the mat, so just square the hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift the chest. Exhale, forehead to the mat for 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, 2. And 1. Inhale, lift. Let's bend the right knee. Imagine you want to touch the back of your head. Oof. If you have a little cramp, you can straighten that right leg, maybe wiggle it out, or flex the toes, it will help. And slowly release, forehead taps the floor. Inhale, lift the forehead, bend that knee, and this time you can choose maybe right arm reaches back for mermaid, maybe king pigeon if that's in your practice, or maybe you keep it active. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, oh God, and 1. Release. Tuck the right toes, left knee pulls into the chest. And then let's come into upward facing dog. We keep this knee bent, so we're dropping the right hip, opening up the chest. As you breathe out, round the spine, knee to nose. 2 more, inhale, drop the hips, gaze forward, exhale, round. Inhale, drop the hips. From here, we pivot wild thing. Left arm reaches over your left ear. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can bend that right knee, finding more of a half wheel or even full wheel. Slowly come out of it. Your vinyasa of choice. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. So you should be facing the back of your mat now. I know it can get a little bit confusing with these sequences, so just so we're all on the same page, we're facing the back of the mat. Take one more breath here. And then let's slowly walk or jump or handstand all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, roll up high mountain. Come high on the toes. And then lower hips to heels, hands come to the heart space. Camel pose, so maybe the hands immediately go on the ankles this time. Open up the chest. You can come into this in whatever way you want. Maybe you want a more active shape. And then whenever you're ready, let's slowly make our way up with the support of the hands. Lean back, hips to heels. Lift the knees, bring the heels down. This time the right leg rises, standing splits. Left hand can wrap around your left ankle. Slowly step the right foot back. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Vertical twist to the left. Left hand comes to your right calf or right ankle, whatever feels good. And make sure you keep squeezing that right glute. So we're supporting the lower back, not just dumping the weight there. As you breathe out, half splits. We're moving a little slower today because when it comes to the spine, we want to be really careful. And then we're going to come into a camel with the standing split leg. So you can lift your chest, maybe the right arm circles back, Maybe the right hand comes on the right ankle. If that's not deep enough, you can untuck the toes. And then very slowly come out, supporting your lower back. And we're going to make our way back into that half split. So retuck your right toes if they're not already. Right hand goes off the mat to the right. Lift your right knee. Come to Skandasana on the right leg. Left arm reaches. And then let's hold left hand on the right ankle and sit down. You might want to readjust the position of this right foot. I like to bring it a bit further away from me so that I can sit nice and comfortably on the mat. And then let's side bend over the left leg. Slowly lift the chest. Pivot into pigeon pose over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forehead to the mat for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the chest. Bend your left knee as if you wanted to touch the back of your head. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it's my worst cramping position. Let's bring the forehead down to the mat. And then once again, lift and hold. And here, if you want to take mermaid instead or king pigeon, you can. But these are more active for the legs, so you decide. Slowly release. Let's tuck the left toes, right knee into the chest. And then upward facing dog, bend that right knee. Imagine you want to touch the back of your head. Exhale, round. So you should feel that in your core. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Roll onto your left side. Wild thing. Maybe going into a full wheel, bending that left knee, or half wheel, keeping that right arm in the air. And then very slowly come out of it. High plank, optional vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And let's bring the knees down, child's pose. This time relax your elbows. Maybe roll your forehead side to side or shift the hips side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back. And let's slowly stand or sit on the heels. Hands rest on your thighs. And we'll take a gentle stretch for the neck and shoulders. Left elbow bends behind your back. Right hand holds the left ear. Gently pull your right ear down to your right shoulder. And then come back through center, switch sides. Right elbow bends behind the back. Left hand guides left ear down to left shoulder. Come back through center. Let's come through tabletop and roll all the way down to the back. So cross the shins. One vertebra at a time, come all the way down. Straight into Halasana, plow pose. Feet go behind your head. Out here, try to squeeze navel in towards the spine. Try not to dump the weight in your lower back, so pull the hips up and away from your face. And then one vertebra at a time, lower back down. We keep the legs in the air, gravity hugging pose, bent knees and bent elbows. You can reach your arms up towards the sky. Try to keep the hands and feet completely soft. And finding stillness after that movement, after that journey that we've been through, letting the dust settle. And let's bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Forehead lifts to the knees. Hold and squeeze for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Shavasana, we made it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. We'll end with just a few rounds of square breath. If you prefer to just let go of your breath completely, that's also okay. For square breath, imagine a square. It has 4 equal sides. We'll breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale, count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and so on. So deep breath in and out to prepare. And then inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. And exhale, let it all go. Notice the immediate after effects of square breath in the body. And you can stay here for a few more moments if you have the time today. Otherwise, slowly and mindfully start to make your way out of Shavasana. And I wish you a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful day going forward. Thank you so much for sharing this moment of the day with me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next class. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, your family. It means the world to me. All right, bye. Thank you.